Hi guys, and welcome back to my Minecraft Let's Play series, Episode 2. Today, we're going to be doing some stuff. We're going to be checking out that pirate ship, and maybe, or potentially pirate ship, should I say, and going and seeing if it has any treasure in it, because that would be kind of neat. And we're also, if I could bring up the map, going to explore or visit the village over here to see what's going on. And I'll demonstrate some of the things I have been doing since last episode. Not much. Just some small terraforming, like removing some dirt over here. And, like, flattening out the land a bit more. But for the most part, just chilling. Getting some more tools. Getting some more resources in order. Starting a farm or two. Like the lemon farm. Or the carrot and potatoes that I'm growing over here. Again, it's a work in progress. But we will get there eventually. But, yeah. I need to craft myself a boat real quick here. Just so that I can get over there relatively quickly. Alright, here's some of my wood. Not much I have, but we'll make it work. Alright, and the reason I want to raft over there is because there's some sharks in the water. I think they're like lemon sharks, which is hilarious because there's lemons around here, but the point still stands. Oh, wow, he's literally right there. Anyways, we're just gonna move on past that fella, as there's a couple of them in this, I guess, lake. I don't know, it might connect to the ocean. Let me just quickly check on the map if it does. It does, so technically they could get in here. Interesting. Most interesting. Anyways, over to the boat, which is kind of cool, not gonna lie. Alright. Now then, we're here. I don't see any mobs in the area, so let's go down here. Whoa. Let's use this little air pocket. Ooh! Buried treasure map. Okay. Well, I'm not too far from here, where that is, whatever that is. So let's take all of this, because, again, resources for future me. And there's one more area to check. Alright, what do you got in here? Ooh! Yes! Hot diggity dog. Alright. Oh, that was close, but we got her done. Alright. Let's just look at the map and see if anywhere matches there. I think I have an idea of where it is. Wrong button, but let me just check. Alright, usually the maps are close by to where the actual treasure is. But we'll see. Okay. We're still not close, which is unfortunate. Alright. Now, let's see. Okay. Let me just think about this. Let's see. This should be right. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. I am getting closer, so it's on this shoreline, ironically. Okay. Let's just see. I wonder if... nah. That's interesting enough, but we'll get the good stuff. Oh, okay, I'm right on top of it. Well, I'll fill out the map while I go grab my excavator, because that's going to help me actually get closer to said treasure. But, you know, cool beans. Anyways, passing my little lemon farm. Excavators. I'm only probably going to need one, but we'll see. Alright. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright. Ooh, a diggity dog! Got a heart of the sea? Already? Alright. Well, this is, ironically, very beneficial. But, yeah. Well, I guess I have some stuff now. This is kinda great, not gonna lie. Alright, there we go. Maybe I'll use this as an area to hide stuff in the future, but we'll see. But let's just finish bringing out the map. Made me think it was water nearby, but I guess not. Fascinating. I guess it's a reverse of what I thought it was. Oh well, still. But we're gonna go visit the village and see what's going on over there, I think. Because honestly, it was kind of cool. Also, I want to fill out the map, so I should probably just take this with me. I can fill it out later. What am I doing? I am very, very indecisive if you haven't catched on to that fact. But we will continue onwards. Eventually, we'll get to some actual interesting stuff like the create mod, which honestly, I'm kind of excited for, but also dreading having to make a brass smelting thing. Luckily, I have basically create without nether, so I don't have to go to the nether to do anything. Because, yeah, I don't really want to go to the nether. But again, we'll see. Maybe I'll go there later on to collect lava or something. But that'll be like me later in the series, because I am not messing with that. But I wish I had an ender pearl or two. Then I could make a mob lasso and start actually collecting some mobs. Or at least like a basic one, so I could get beasts. But we will see. Alright. Because I'm going to need at least 2 to make a like proper great lasso. Let me just demonstrate what I mean, because I feel like I'm talking out my butt. So we're going to need one of these, and one of these, which requires a second gold lasso. So that I can make this, the mob lasso. Which can, from my understanding, grab pretty much any mob, barring like bosses, which is very important. But we shall see. Okay. Well, let's go. Okay. Let's move on past here. Alright. And we're coming up on this village. Maybe we'll have something to offer that we can't get anywhere else. Honestly, it's just to check out the area, because I kind of avoided going here last episode. And I want to just see what's going on around here. Alright, interesting. Nothing here for me to lend myself to. Alright. Ooh, bread, onions. I got already all of this, so I don't really need to steal it. There's a loom, but I can make one of those like stupidly easily. So, yeah. Don't really feel like I need to take it. But, what's this? Huh. Oh, hello there. I wonder how the other dig site is doing. I guess there's another dig site? Okay, well, I'm just gonna lend myself some of this. Because, I'll leave the bones. They don't really need the metals. And, I do kinda need those. But I thought there would be another, like, villager, because I believe they're related to the mod. I guess he's just not here, or he died? I don't know. Maybe she's the one just taking over this one. Whoa. That was my bee. But I don't really have the resources for a brush to brush this suspicious gravel, so I'm just gonna have to leave it for now. It's gonna be on one of those to-do lists. What if there are any of the villagers like her, or if it's just her? But yeah, there's clay in here, stone cutter, that could be kinda useful. But I don't want to steal it from the other villages. I'm not that evil. Like, I'm an a-hole, but I'm not that big an a-hole. Alright, well. Let us get to adventuring further. Hello. Hi there, I don't recognize you. Any chance you're new in town? Let me just get down from that, like that there. That's just me being rude. Yes, my name's Bookletins, and I'm currently living in a village not too far from here. Well, it's nice to meet you, Bookletins. My name's Matilda. But I'm sorry, I must have misheard you. Did you say a village near here? Are you referring to the abandoned village southwest of here? She looks rather concerned. I believe that's the correct direction for where I am coming from. Yeah, sounds about right. Why? Because it's not safe around there. There's a goblin camp that has set up around there, plus I hear it's cursed. You should really think about getting out of there as soon as possible. Well, that's concerning, but no, I'm feeling pretty confident. But I guess that's... I mean, I know about the goblin camp. That's established. I'll have to handle that eventually, but I'm not too worried about the rest of it. Alright, let's just throw this into my backpack, since I don't really need all of it out at one moment. And let's just teleport back to my home. Let's go to sleep and we'll do some adventuring. Explore more of the landscape around these parts. Perhaps. And then let's just do that. Now, which way do I want to go? I could go more this way or this way, but honestly, kind of want to go out into the sea, so I need to grab my boat. Maybe I'll see a whale shark or something, and that'd be kind of cool. Because, yeah, Ben Sharks, a mod that adds a lot of different kinds of sharks. Some big, some small, some cool, some terrifying. But we'll see. Maybe I'll make, like, let me be honest, I'm not going to make SeaWorld, more like a, you know, SeaWorld if it wasn't morally bankrupt. But, you know, without the orcas. I mean, there are orcas in the mod of that I have, but still, I prefer not to pull a SeaWorld. If I can help it. But, you know, there's options. But yeah, let's go out on the waters and see what we can find. I mean, yes, I have dangerous mods installed, but, you know, I feel safe. I don't really know if great whites would attack my ship, but it's a thought that has occurred. I really do need to get that saw, though. It's one of those things where I've just kind of been avoiding it, but now that I have some iron in my options, I actually could consider actually getting some and getting some trees and start farming some of that stuff. Alright, past this little island, and yeah, we're nowhere close to new territory yet. But that's a lot of... Well, I'll grab some. I mean, I'm pretty sure I have some in my lake, but still. It's a concept that's kind of cool. Anyways. Okay, let's go this way. Boats are still slow as sin, but is that another shipwreck? Honestly, that's a shipwreck. Let's see if I can find what else in here. Oh, another treasure map. Although I'm nowhere near it. And this is like... Let's see. Let's have a proper look. This looks like to be a riverway. Oh well. I'll keep it for later. But let's see what else we can find out here in the ocean. Because there might be some cool stuff. I mean, a sniffer egg would be cool to come across, but I doubt I'll find one. Or at least like a monument or something. We'll see. Ooh, what's that? Adventures on the high sea were not my plan, but we'll make it work. Alright. Oh, I guess I am close to wherever this is. Well, either way. Okay. I guess this is an Alex Cave thing. Come on. Okay, this is not breaking quick enough, and I need air. Okay, let's get these out, because I want to take that along for a ride in case. Come on. There we go. Ooh, I don't think I have one of these, and I'm gonna need all of this. Alright. Cave tablets and other such nonsense. Let's go. Is there anything else here that I should take? Not really. Alright. Well, I think this is for one of the radioactive caves, which I'm not really super interested in going and looking for. But having this could be kind of cool. Ah, yes. I still need to fill it with entries. Alright. Well, at least I got one of these cave compendiums. Not my intention, but we'll make it work. Ooh, and I see a monument. But I don't feel like fighting guardians, so... yeah, that's not my scene. Alright. Well, let's head back to land so I can at least grab my boat. Alright, and I think we'll work on getting a saw work, because I have the resources for it, and I've just kind of been putting it off. Like, I just need to smelt some of this iron, and then bada bing bada boom, I'll have enough. Because like 9 of it has to go towards just straight up building the block of iron I'm going to need. And again, andesite alloy. I wonder what I need for that. We'll have to check. You know, I can just do this. What am I doing? There we go. Alright. Cave compendium added to my list of new items profoundly located. Ah, fair enough. Okay, well, I don't really want to do that, so, yeah, we're just gonna throw this here and investigate that later. Bada bing, bada boom. Throw that in there. We're probably gonna need the coal to actually, you know, smelt the iron, so let's just do that. And let's see, do I have any other iron? Yeah, I might as well put that in there too. Alright. Bada bing, bada boom. We're gonna need at least 1 block of iron. Okay, and let's just look for saw. So that's my to-get list, and andesite requires andesite oil, or which I do have nuggets for this, so I just need andesite, which I think there's some down here, but I'll have to quickly look. I don't need a lot, just enough to make some alloy. And do I have... yes, I do have some torches. Not many, but enough for this tiny spelunking expedition. Alright, now where would... ah, andesite. There we go. Alright, there we go. There we go indeed. And do I have the pick on me? Well, I have a pick on me, so I can get some of this and save myself some iron. Okay, let's go like boom, boom, boom. Alright, there we go. Okay. Boom. Okay, there we go. And that is that handled. And we have the raw zinc we need now, so we don't really need to use the iron nuggets. Because I kind of want to save those, because I despise mining for iron. Let's just say I use a lot of builds, and this is going to be important later, so, yeah. Alright, and there you go. We're also going to need some logs. Do we have any logs? Yes, we do. Boom. Boom. And once we have this... Alright. And let's make this a couple times. Well. And boom. It's not a lot of andesite alloy, but it's what we need. Oh yeah. Boom. Boom, boom. Then we collect these up, as they are basically needed for like a ridiculous amount of different things. Okay, and if I remember correctly, for one of the things we're going to need, and boop-a-doop-a-doo, brain is failing me. Okay, well, we have enough for that, but we're going to need one of these, which requires some more andesite alloy, which means I gotta go back down there. God damn it. Oh well, we'll make this quickly, and then we'll get to real farming off camera. This is necessary for the greater good, or at least the I don't want to do this later on. Because I'm gonna do some serious improvements, but what the heck is that? I think I know it's a very particular boss, but I'm not going to fight it right now. Mozzie's mobs, and I do not find fighting a giant, tall-ass fucking knight appealing. Alright. Bada bing, bada boom. We should have enough andesite now for a little bit. Making us 4 more pieces. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. And 4 more there. That's that. And then we place it like this. And let's see, a lever. Nope. Well, we're just gonna have to go over to it. A hand crank, okay. And this needs regular old wood. Do I have it in here? Yes, I do. And boom. And boom. And boom. And we need 3 iron pressed. Is it not close enough? Oh. There we go. Bonk. And boom. We have now what we need to eventually make the saw. Okay, we need 1 more of those, of course. Well, they're not too crazy difficult to make. Alright. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Brain. I needed that on the ground still. Alright. Bada bing. Bada. Well, boom. And now we have one of the most important things that you can ever use to cut down trees. Sadly, though, that is looked to be as much time as we do have for today. Well, that is as much time, honestly. Don't really have much more to say. But if you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. Aiming for that 50 subscribers, if I haven't already gotten to it by the time this comes out. With that being said, have a great day. Bye.